Congratulations on completing the quiz. According to your quiz results, your most dominant subconscious villain is most like Meryl Streep in the movie The Devil Wears Prada. Her character, Miranda, is a strong woman who worked hard, and she's become very successful in the traditionally male publishing industry. She adopted the male model for success and prioritized her career over her family and friends. And this imbalance has cost her a lot. Multiple divorces and children who hardly know her. She's lost touch with her own emotions. So why are you showing up like Miranda? The subconscious mind loves images, archetypes, and stories. And Miranda is an archetype for a person who overvalues intelligence, hard work, and financial success to the exclusion of emotion, intuition, and human connection. So what caused Miranda's mind-heart imbalance? The answer lies in her childhood. And like Miranda, your personality is formed in the first 7 years of your life as you observe your family dynamics. Your self-identity is built by either adopting, adapting, or rejecting the words and behaviors of your family. You observe thousands of trigger reaction behaviors and record them, and that creates a belief system about who you are in relationship to them. The beliefs that build your self-identity, your ego, are not really the truth of who you are. It comes from a very childish, immature, and often wounded perspective whose only environment in those first 7 years was provided by adults who in many cases were operating as wounded children themselves. The real truth is that you are a being of infinite love inhabiting a human body. But to neutralize the voice of this and other inner villains, you can rewrite the subconscious story about who you are and empower yourself and your ability to create the life of your dreams. If you're ready to rewrite your subconscious story, you can click on the Next Level button below. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Susanna Kennedy, and the name of my business is Reality Crafting. I created a belief change modality that helps people deprogram their subconscious mind, heal their emotional wounds quickly and easily without having to dredge up the past. And once you are free from the past, I serve as your co-creative partner to help you consciously manifest the life you love. Now, when you deprogram your subconscious mind, you will no longer experience disempowering beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors that cause stress, struggle, and pain in your life. Instead, you become the master of your consciousness, confidently expressing your true self. You're connected to your highest source of love and wisdom, tapped into the universe, fulfilling your soul purpose, and surrounded by others of like mind and heart. Now, if this sounds good to you, click on the Next Level button below and we can chat, but you're probably wondering why I'm qualified to help you. So at one time I was on the road to becoming Miranda. I became very successful as a training consultant in the automotive industry. And it was then that I realized that my American dream that I had fought for and won was not giving me the sense of happiness and fulfillment it had promised. And that's when I realized my self-identity, my ego, was no more than a subconscious program that was limiting my true self and my soul's purpose and creating unnecessary fear and guilt and grief and separation. So the good news is that I did find a way to deprogram my subconscious. And today I'm living in Hawaii with my soulmate and helping my clients create their version of paradise on earth. In the last 20 years of being an empowerment leader, thousands of my clients are now enjoying inner peace, nourishing relationships, and soul-fulfilling work because of the unique belief change modality I created. Now, during this quiz, you learned about your most dominant subconscious villain. But I've identified 5 more subconscious villains that all humans have in common, just from growing up on planet Earth. Now, I know taking this quiz may seem insignificant to you, but it's a big deal to me, and here's why. You responded to the term subconscious villains. It signals that you're aware that there is a part of you that is not working for your highest good and getting in the way of living your highest potential. Maybe you've already taken some steps toward positive change, like reading self-help books, taken some workshops, started a yoga practice, attempted meditation, or even done therapy. The truth is, it's really hard to make significant, lasting changes by yourself, especially when the subconscious villains have a vested interest in keeping you the same for their own survival. So no problem. I know how to access the subconscious programs, and I know the programming language that will transform these villains into your helpful inner support team. So if you're motivated to leave behind the limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors and step onto a graceful path of confidence, ease, authenticity, and fulfillment because you're done settling for less, then you've come to the right place. So here's what I want you to do. Come with me to the next level and find out how to set your true self free. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the other side. So click the button below and I'll see you then.